Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are talking about all things fall. I'm going to be discussing what I'm wearing this fall, pieces that I'm pulling back out of my closet this season, and things that are just trending in my world in relation to fall/autumn. I'm going to do clothing, accessories, shoes, beauty and body mods, and lastly, just some styling details just for fun because why not? And big thanks to whoever requested this video. I appreciate your feedback so much. Anyway, let's get right into the video. The first item that I'm trying to wear a lot more is ties. I own one single tie right now. It's brown, it's plaid. I love it. I would like to get a black one or one in just like a different solid color or more plaid even. Typically, I wear ties on my days off or in more casual ways. Something about a tie feels a little bit too formal for work. I would say the dress code at work is a little bit more business cash. Wearing a tie feels a little bit more formal than I'm accustomed to, but maybe that's something that I just have to get used to. I used to feel that way about wearing dresses and skirts to work, and I got over that, so maybe it's the same thing with ties. I'll show you some examples of how I style my tie. I wear it with a button up like this in the summer and more layered like this in the fall and winter. I also use my tie to recreate this sick outfit. Love the idea of customizing your ties, whether that be with pins, safety pins. You can do brooches. You can do whatever you want to your tie. These are some of the images that I'm going to use to inspire my outfits. I especially love ties paired with more casual pieces such as jean jackets, Eisenhower jackets, but they also look good in a classic way with like blazers, button-ups. Let me know if you want access to this board. Typically I keep these boards private because they're a little bit more personalized, but you might want these examples. So this specific picture really inspired me. I haven't seen anyone wear a tie like this. I've seen it be worn like a scarf, but the idea of safety pinning it with a giant pin just hits different. I need to get my hand on a giant bobby pin though. The one that I have is not sharp enough to impale a tie. It's very dull. Let's forget all about categories because the next one I wrote down are pins in unexpected places, and technically that could be an accessory, styling choice, whatever. Anyway, you guys don't care. This is a styling element that I want to continue to do more of. What I mean is just pins in places that either don't make sense or not practical, traditional places that you would put pins in, or badges, or whatever you call them in your country. I know they go by different terms, like the front and back of pant pockets, on tights, on shoes, just like on the side here on skirts. Obsessed with my little pin on my stripy pants. I don't have much else to add to that except that I just think it looks really cool and I feel like more people should do it. The next piece I'm excited to wear are green army jackets, and I own one of them. I do wish mine was just a tad more oversized. I feel like it's a little bit fitted for my liking. I'm gonna wear it until I find a replacement. I'm a fan of something a little bit more lived in, oversized, with more pockets. I've also been seeing these jackets in a more modern silhouette, which I'm a fan of as well. Like this one with the high collar, the really unique pocket in the front. Very 2025 if you ask me. And then we have it in a very 2010s, 2014 sort of way. I think this outfit still slaps, honestly. Maybe not those shoes. I feel like the shoes are a little bit too narrow. I think this is another timeless type of jacket. Maybe if you don't go for like the extremely trendy silhouette. I'm gonna be wearing this outfit over and over and over. I really like it. The next item I'm excited to wear are my fur-lined jackets. I have a chocolate brown one and then more of a tan beige one that I'm obsessed with. I think they're just so chic, timeless, classic. Everyone looks hot in one. It really elevates any outfit. You can pair the most basic, plain outfit with one of these jackets and you become the most fashionable person alive. Those are just the rules. I'm very satisfied with the two that I have. However, I would really like one in black, like this one. So we'll see, wish me luck. I still can't believe that I caught both of mine at Goodwill for like less than $20. I don't know what kind of magic was happening at the thrift store that year. I think that was like 2 years ago that I picked them up. I digress. Next two pieces I'm excited to bring out are sweaters, but specifically my sweaters with the singular stripe or the double stripe. I love these sweaters so much. I don't think I'll ever get sick of them. They're very like 90s, early 2000s. The green one that I'm obsessed with is actually vintage Abercrombie from 1992. It says so on the little logo. It's my favorite little element on it. And then the other one I have, Urban sent me a couple years ago. I remember this type of sweater was super trendy for a while, but to me these type of sweaters will always scream 90s grunge, and that's an era of fashion that I've always been obsessed with and probably always will be, so I'm keeping these forever, probably. I don't know if they're gonna hit the same now that I don't have bangs. Girls that get bangs, you get exactly what I'm talking about. The next thing on my list are continuing to wear my white nightie dresses slash vintage inspired cotton white dress. baby doll dress. That's the other word I was looking for. I have 2 of these dresses in my wardrobe. I have a huge desire to transition them into autumn. Of course, I've been styling them in a very like summery, spring sort of way with just flats, no outer layer, of course. I have a lot of ideas in my head. I see myself wearing them with collar tights, sheer tights, knee-high boots, a coat over top, probably one of my fur-lined coats, with my hair all disheveled, braids, a little hat. I hope you get the vision. It was actually really hard to find examples of what I have in my head, but here are a few that kind of hit the mark. I love this outfit. It gives goth, it gives romantic. All it's missing is a black coat or fur-lined jacket. Imagine a burgundy fur-lined jacket on top of this. The next thing I'm excited to wear are gauchos slash high waters. I feel like in order for these to constitute as gauchos or high waters, they have to hit a kind of an awkward spot in the leg, and I'm into it. The closest thing that I have to this are some stripy trousers that I recently thrifted. I would say they're more high water trousers than gauchos. I have my heart set on these specific gauchos, but I probably will never be able to find them. So I'm looking for something similar. Look at these fabulous pants. The military style buttons on top. Love the way that they hit her leg. And then the boots, like, it's just perfect. She is so cute. I love her whole look. Very Disney Channel in the best way. I'm obsessed with these are back. I feel like now that I'm into them, I won't miss them at the thrift store like I used to. Before I probably skipped through them because I'm like, oh, those are too short for my legs. Let me know what you think of these. I feel like people either hate them or like them. I'm very shocked I don't have the next thing in my wardrobe. That's a lie. I do have one like stripy fuzzy cardigan in different colors. I really want to get more thick striped pieces, whether that be in socks, a off the shoulder top like this one. How darling is this cardigan? I love her stripy top. And then how cute is this cardigan? I come across a lot of striped items at the thrift store or even online, but they're just like not quite right, so I'm still searching. The next thing I'm excited to wear are jeans and blazers together. I'm such a huge fan of wearing a formal piece with a relaxed piece. This outfit is everything to me, and I will not die happy until I recreate it. I definitely notice it's a pairing that's done a lot more in male fashion rather than women's fashion. I want to bring it into our space too, so do it with me. The next pairing I'm continuing to wear are tights and shorts. I've been doing this for a million years, even when it wasn't considered fashionable anymore. Except this year, I want to try to mix it up with different tights. Usually I wear them with like black sheer tights or more like thicker black tights when it's cold. I love her outfit. I want to wear colorful tights with my shorts now. Love this outfit too. The next thing is just this specific outfit. I gasped when I saw it on Pinterest. The layering is impeccable. The colors are impeccable. Her pixie cut and berry lip is so cute and just ties everything together. I feel like I can recreate this, except I don't have a cropped leather jacket. Unfortunately, I used to have a cropped one that was faux leather for years, and it just started to fall apart and looked really ugly. And I think I either threw it away, gave it away. So yeah, that is a goal of mine, to find a cropped, more fitted leather jacket so I can recreate this stunning, beautiful outfit. Looks like that's everything in the clothing category. Let's move on to accessories next. First item in accessories are fitted beanies. I don't own one right now, so it's something that I want to get my hands on. I've seen this specific beanie make its rounds, and because it's so popular, I don't want that specific beanie. I would like an old school like DC one, even just a plain one. No, just kidding. I wanted to have a design on it actually. I'm gagged with this Paul Frank one, and this one is sick too. I literally never see these at the thrift store. You'd think that I would because it's more of a dated beanie style, but I guess not. I don't know. It might be an accessory that I need to buy new or secondhand or something. I honestly haven't looked hard enough for this. Either way, if I end up getting it a little later in the season, I can still wear it all through winter. I love that these type of beanies are coming back. I think they're so cool. It gives like snowboarder off duty. It gives like 90s skater. I'm here for it. Also perfect for bad hair days. Typically the looser beanies, they kind of make you have to style your bangs a certain way, and these sit so close to the scalp that you can really hide the whole top of your head, and just as long as the bottom of your hair looks good, you're good to go. Next, in accessories, we have sailor hats. I absolutely love these. I love how people style them. I love seeing the different like modern iterations of them. However, I still haven't decided if I would actually wear them. You will definitely stand out if you wear one of these. It's not common in the slightest, especially if you don't live in like a bigger, trendy sort of city. People might think you're in costume. I don't know, I just don't like being stared at. Like, I wish I could get over it, but I simply can't. So this is a maybe for me, but it's definitely something that's trending in my world and I'm seeing everywhere. Pinterest, social media, YouTube. If I were to invest in one, it definitely has to have a more unique element, whether that be in a plaid pattern or it needs to have like grommets or something cool. The next accessory you might have heard me talk about in the past, and that is floral felt scarves. I think I've been lusting after these sort of scarves for a year, so I think maybe it's time to bite the bullet. The other reason why I haven't gotten one is because I cannot decide what flower I want and what color I want. So let me know, out of all these examples, which one do you think would go best with me? Okay, but let's talk about the specific scarf with the leaves and the flowers. So cute. I think something like this might even be more me. However, I would like it to be in more autumnal colors. I feel like pink wouldn't go well with the other colors in my wardrobe. The next item I'm super excited to wear is my striped colorful scarf that I got off Etsy. You might have seen it a few times here on the channel. I love the different blocks of colors, even down to like the tiny little stripes on one side. I think that's so cute. It has a lot of the colors that I like and wear. So yeah, can't wait to pull out that scarf. I'll link it down below for you guys if you're interested. The next accessorizing element that I want to participate in is pairing bangles over sleeves. I think this looks so chic. There comes to a point though, some of this layering is really intense. Like, I don't know how some people could navigate the world with that many bracelets on, but kudos to them. Like, this is stunning, this is gorgeous, but I would be so overstimulated. I could possibly do like 2 on one arm, 1 on the other, and that's about it. It's good to know your limits. The last item in this category is wearing chainmail in a casual way. So I recently went to the Renaissance Fair for the first time. I bought the most beautiful metal chainmail piece from Etsy, handmade, except I didn't realize it was gonna be literally 10 pounds on my head. I was so uncomfortable the whole day, like my neck hurt afterward. I even looked at the reviews and no one complained about the weight. Everyone was like, great quality, perfect design, blah blah blah. And I agree, the quality is amazing, but with that comes discomfort, I guess, or maybe I'm just sensitive. I don't know. My friends held it after I took it off and they thought it was heavy too, so as a solution, I ended up buying a crochet chainmail headpiece. I'll put it on the screen here. It's in the living room, I'm too lazy to grab it, but anyway, I already tried it on. It's very comfy. It gives the same sort of look without the discomfort. I'm definitely wearing it to next year's Renaissance Fair or for Halloween, we'll see. I don't know, I have different ideas for it. Going back to the topic at hand, I want to be able to wear chainmail in a casual way. Like this headpiece Bella Hadid is wearing is giving chainmail. I'm obsessed with just general headpieces in chainmail, purses, necklaces, even this lighter holder is so sick. I think I'm gonna get it for myself. Bag accessories, bag charms. I think all of these accessories are a good way to casually implement chainmail into your wardrobe instead of being like so in your face, you know what I mean? Like, most of us aren't gonna leave the house in like full chainmail. It's just not realistic for most of us. The next category I'm diving into are shoes. I only have 2 things on this list. The first thing I don't have and I really want are some brown shoes, and that could be brown boots or just some brown loafers, some brown Mary Janes. I've noticed that's a gap in my wardrobe whenever I'm wearing like brown and I want to do like a whole monochrome look or a whole like warm tone look. Black shoes can feel very harsh and just like a little bit too much. I'm thinking of doing like a calf length one, moto boot style. I'm also obsessed with these with like the giant buttons, but like I bet you these cost like $1,000. Anyway, just some classic dogs. Definitely gonna be looking out for these. Please forgive me for the next shoes I want to talk about, and that is the Sambas. I feel like I've been dismissing or even talking trash about Sambas for quite some time because no matter how hard I try, I can't get rid of my individuality complex, and that comes to shoes sometimes. Not me owning like Doc Martens that are like the most popular shoe, but anyway, I'm a big walking contradiction. What kind of made me decide to finally get these is the fact that I got them in a crazy sale. So I went to Sheik's. They were having an insane sale, so I literally copped these for $45. I'm like, I can't go wrong. Additionally, it was this outfit right here that did it for me. They look so good with trousers. I don't know why I fought it for so long. I do have sneakers similar to this, or like my New Balances, but something about the shape does not look right with trousers, and I really needed a comfy sneaker to walk on my breaks at work, and those were just like not cute with my workwear. Anyway, let's look at all of these beautiful examples. And now I could recreate this look and this one. It just looks so good. And also I'm glad I got the black and white ones because part of me was like, ooh, should I get the red and have that pop of color that I've been missing in my wardrobe? But I just knew I wouldn't get as much wear out of them. They're very comfortable, actually. I was very surprised. Except I am a 7.5 in these and I'm typically an 8, so just a heads up in case you're also thinking of giving in and getting some of these. I think that's it for shoes. I'm pretty set. A shoe collection is coming. I hear you. I see you. Second to last category is beauty slash body mods. The first thing I'm obsessed with is pastel hair, but specifically in baby pink. I don't know what it is, if it's my algorithm or what, but I swear everyone has baby pink hair now. And I'm obsessed. I'm buying into it. I can't help it. It looks so good. I also love light green, light blue, periwinkle, anything pastel really. I think it's so cool. Obviously very like 2014 Tumblr. It was only a matter of time for these shades to come back into rotation. I talked to my brother about it, who does hair, and he's like, okay, you have to be prepared for the damage and also to go through different weird awkward stages, especially because I have red hair. I don't know if I'm ready for that, to be honest, because I would have to lift my hair to like white blonde or near white blonde to get the pastel colors that I want, so I might get a wig, we'll see. Next we have eyebrow piercings. Oh my god, these are so cool. They're so hot. Like, oh my gosh, if I wasn't scared of getting the scar on my eyebrow, I would definitely just go for it. Honestly, I'm better at healing tattoos than I am piercings. I feel like piercings are such a pain, dude. Like, I got my tragus pierced. Ugh, it was such an ordeal. Uncomfortable to sleep in. Well, I guess my eyebrow, like, no, I smashed my face to go to sleep. I could... Anyway, also I've seen some people fake it and it looks pretty good, so I might just do that. The next body mod thing are script slash cyber sigilism tattoos. This is definitely a tattoo you're gonna look back on and be like, oh yeah, you got that between like 2025 to 2035 or something like that. It's like the roses on the shoulder, which I have. Not roses, peonies I have, but still a very trendy tattoo. I'm obsessed with the look of these. I love a script on the hand, on the foot, on the arm. I think it's so see you next Tuesday. I can't. I don't particularly like them when the script is like huge, like taking up your whole arm. I feel like, sorry, but I think it's a little ugly. Don't cancel me. I prefer it when the font is smaller, maybe like this. Anyway, and as far as like the cyber sigilism slash like dainty fine line tattoos, I love them. They're so cool. Look at this, like, come on now. I would get that in a heartbeat. They're so ornate and feminine. I love a cathedral. I love a candelabra. I might actually get a tattoo in this style when I go to London in December, so we shall see. I'm not opposed to getting an overly trendy tattoo, like whatever, my body's gonna rot away anyway, so might as well look cool while I'm alive. Next in beauty, we have cool tone makeup. I'm obsessed with the look of this. I like how it makes people look slightly dead. I think it's so chic, so hot, so high fashion. It looks good on every skin tone. It's definitely something I want to participate in more. Recently, I got a cool tone lip liner that I tried out that I really liked. Now I want to get some like cool tone shadow and learn how to contour. Like, dude, every time I try, like, it just doesn't look good. So let me know if you have some tips or favorite products down below. I will say, every time I see this makeup, oh wait, no, she has semi-thick eyebrows. Okay, no, and it still looks good. I was about to say, like, I feel like I like it because people have thin eyebrows and it just works so well together, but these two people have cool tone makeup and they still look good with their regular eyebrows. Last on the beauty list, we have fun hair. I wrote, I need to stop being lazy and actually do my hair. I definitely know how to do fun hairstyles. I have some examples here, but I just need to wake up earlier. That's a goal of mine this autumn. Since we are on the topic of hair, how cute are these little like crochet bun holders? Like, I think I'm gonna buy some after this video, like, I'm not even kidding. It's kind of like a sneaky, easy way to elevate your hair, because I'm sure I could just like put my hair in buns and then wrap it around the bun. Let's move on to the last category because my throat is killing me. Lastly, we have styling details, and I'm gonna kind of rapid fire these last two because I've talked about them a ton on my channel and I don't want to bore you guys. The first styling detail is continuing to pair baby blue and brown. Obsessed with this color combo, and then reaching for my fun tights more. I feel like sometimes I go with my comfort zone, which is sheer black tights or opaque black tights, instead of reaching for my argyle tights or my solid color tights, just because sometimes I just like want to blend in. I'm like, no, you gotta wear the stuff that you own, you know what I mean? Like, otherwise what's the point? I'm gonna allow myself one more pair of fun tights. I'm thinking some lacy ones with stars, maybe some like Baroque pattern ones. I still haven't decided. Lastly, just for fun, I want to get these specific lace trim socks right here. I have these exact boots and I just love the way the lace looks peeking out of the boot. Very cute. I feel like this layered on top of other tights would work still, so I could still wear them when it gets colder. The only thing is, I don't know what color I want them in. Like, they look super cool in gray, but it's like, am I gonna really wear them in gray? That is everything I'm excited to wear this fall. Everything that's trending in my world slash things I'm gonna pull out of my closet this season. Let me know what you think about everything that I've shared. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Let me know what your ride or die pieces are for autumn. I am super chismosa. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!